How are you all? Hope you are doing very well. So let's go ahead and continue our journey to build this lovely application. So in the last lesson we have built this, of course all static, don't worry. In our way we'll do all dynamic from the back end. Okay, so what I'm going to do is build the login page, but before I do the login page I want to do install Vue Router, which is allow us to navigate between the links using, of course, single page application we're using. So Vue Router in here. So let's go to get started. Let's install this. The link will be in the description, guys. Okay, so I will come here and okay, and I will come back maybe after this finish. Okay guys, so installation is finished, so I will go ahead in here immediately and I will create a new folder, and let's go ahead and directory and make router. Okay, inside I will create a router as well, gs. Okay, add to get blah blah blah. So in here I will define all the routes that our application going to use. Okay, so what I'm going to do is import the current Vue instance. Okay, and after this I will import router maybe from Vue Router. Why it doesn't complete? Okay, from okay, this one. After we import these two, so let's go ahead and use the router. Okay, like this. So okay, so we have used the router here, but we haven't defined nothing in here, right? So what I'm going to do is to define some routes. Okay, and the first one will be maybe path, and I will do maybe login maybe. Okay, so this will be login, and the name of it will be login like this. Okay, and here we need equal. Okay, so yes, cool. So we have this now, but okay, you have created this, but you haven't used it. So how we can use it? Well, we create a new router in here, instant from the router. Okay, and I will give it some option, which is mode history. So why this mode history? Because if we didn't do this, the Vue Router will add hash in the browser. Okay, so we don't need the hash, so we have to use this one in here. So I don't know. Okay, hash, we'll do this. We don't need this, so we use history. This because all the browser etc, but use mode history to avoid this. And what we're going to do is to create routes here. Okay, and of course this will be the base routes. Okay, how we can tell Mr. Laravel to use Mr. VueJs to use this? Let's first of all export default. Okay, and the place we haven't do any component in here, so we have to do at least component in here, which is we need to do component here. So what is the component will be? We will create in the moment, but let's okay, let's create this component. So in here I create folder called pages. Okay, in here I will go and create Vue component called login. Okay, and okay, so we have login in here. So let's show you guys what's mean. So login. Okay, and I will create another component called home. Okay, and this will be in here home as well. Okay, we have two components here, so let's import login from pages, isn't it? Pages component. Okay, so we have on board this bad boy in here now, but this dot referring to the current directory, we need the root, which is this one, and of course we use it like this. Let's define another route which called home, and I will make it like this, home, maybe here capital. Okay, and we don't have the home yet, right? So let's onboard this very quickly. Okay, and we have our route ready to use. Okay, how we use this route? We go to the main in here and let's import the router from router, isn't it? Yeah, we are in the current directory, so will be router like this. Okay, cool. So we have this. I want to use it in here like this. Okay, cool stuff. Okay guys, so after this let's use this. Okay, so I will go to the app, and here I will do component for each of these bad boy in here. Okay, so this will be static, and this the meeting room. Okay, we need this, and this the main, and this the chat box. Honestly, all what we need is to come in here. So the main, so this will be the meeting. Yeah, so this is the chat will be. Okay, so this will be the router view. Okay, and so we have this sidebar static. So for now let's make, okay, so let's grab this in here. Okay, and this will be router view like this. Okay, so will be like this, I believe. So hopefully we get something here. So yes, we missed this, of course. Yes, login, and we don't have the login in here, which is strange. Okay, I will paste the code for what just we create in here. Okay, so this doesn't change anything here. Okay, if I go to home in here, okay, so the home is working. Cool. Login, we should see login in here. Okay, okay, we should see login. I believe the login is here, guys, behind this. Okay, if I make in here class and maybe primary, yep, yeah, cool. So we are in the login page, which is correct. We will do some thing here. Okay guys, what I'm going to do is in main, we don't need, we are in the login page in here. Okay, so this chat, we don't need to see this chat or whatever. Okay, we are, if we are in the login, okay, and we don't need to see the sidebar as well. Okay, so vf, we can access to the current route, very simple, by route dot name not equal to login. Yes, so this should make condition for us in here, and I don't want to see the okay, so what I have done here wrong, chat box in here, I don't need to see it in here as well. So let's see what we have. Cool, so we have this in here, but the chat box, okay, cool. So yeah, we are in the login and we are in the home. Okay, cool. I found, guys, very nice bootstrap template in here. The link will be in the description, so I will copy this and I will go to the login. I will paste this bad boy in here, sorry. Okay, cool stuff. So let's see what we have, and we have terrible design, so let's grab the CSS as well. Okay, and paste it like this, and here we go. Okay, cool, it's not too bad. Login Facebook, and let's make some margin in the left in here. So where is this guy? Okay, social, yep, this one. Okay, I will make margin of 5, maybe left 5 pixel. Okay, and this should be the trick. Yeah, cool. So we have our margin in here. Okay, cool, very cool stuff, very cool stuff. So let's go ahead now and organize the home page. Okay, so I want to organize this page as a component. Okay, so we have our login. Of course we will do the dynamic, but not in this lesson. In the next lesson we will do the backend and everything in here, as we can see. So I want to organize this. Okay, so I will grab this. Okay, so in component, because this is a component. Okay, this organized way, so this sidebar. Okay, and I will come in here and I will copy and paste this in here. So, and I don't need here this one, so all what I need to do it in here. So just be with me. And okay, so I believe that's cool. So let's onboard that component, and you know, guys, how to onboard the component. It's very easy. So what is the component? Sidebar. Okay, sidebar from current path component sidebar. Okay, and let's register this component as usual, and this shouldn't be here. Okay, and this will be the sidebar. And let's do this bad boy in here. Okay, in here, cool. So we have, I believe the sidebar will come back, hopefully. Cool, we have our sidebar here. Okay, so we have this now, but as I mentioned, I need to do this in here. So don't show the sidebar when we are in the login page. Okay, how about chat box? Let's do the same. So chat box or whatever. Okay, and I will come in here and I will grab the chat box as well, and I came here and I came here and I came here. Okay, cool. So I don't need this in here. Okay, and let's do the same. So import chat box, and will be chat box, register another component, and chat box will be in here, right? Okay, cool. So I believe we will have the chat box, but he's make a command type in. Okay, that's fine. All right, cool. So we have our blah blah blah, but we missed the style. So let's see what's the problem. So the style, yes, of course, in the app we have this in here, but we don't have. Okay, and there. So let's grab this data and come in here and tell him like this, and this show the trick, do the trick for us. Cool. So this component, this all in the component. So let's see what we have. Yeah, so this is the router review, and this is the chat box, and of course we can make the condition in here as well, because we need this only in the login. Cool stuff, guys. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and okay, so we have the rooms here, and also we will have the peoples here as well in the company, in the same company. Okay, so I will come in here and I will make a new div, and I will call this maybe channel. Okay, channels. Okay, that available. Okay, see what we got. Okay, we have it in here. So let's center, and let's make it text white maybe, or okay, so we have this, but we have a big margin, so I believe this is the one. Okay, and padding 0 0. Okay, so let's see what we got. Okay, so we have the channel. Okay, the margin disappeared, but we messed up something here, so I need top only. Okay, all right, cool, not too bad, not too bad. Let's make another margin in here, 5 maybe. All right, cool, not too bad. So this is the channel, and if free guys, if you want to make customize this more, so I will change it to this secondary. Okay, so this is the channel, and I want to do as well the okay, what yeah, the message, the private people, which will be, so I pasted in here. So let's see what we got. Okay, so called channels, and what else? So we can put this in section. Okay, so all right, cool. And of course we can put this in section as well. Okay, section. Okay, just to give it semantic meaning. Okay, so here will be, for example, Hussam, James, Sarah, whatever. Okay, this will be all dynamic, guys. Okay, so let's see. All right, cool. So some blah blah blah, and this will be people's. Okay, all right, cool. So what I'm going to do is now to define just only one router link. So in here I don't want to use I want to use something else. Okay, which is a router link, which is from basically the project that we have just installed. Okay, so when he click in this bad boy in here, Hussam, for example. Okay, so let's see what we have. Okay, so we don't have Hussam here, which it says okay, it's weird. Okay, yes, we need to define some stuff in here. Okay, So let's define 2. Okay, where's this want to go? I will make it go to private message. Okay, of course we don't have this one. Okay, like this. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we have this as a route now. Okay, we don't have private message, so let's define it. Okay, component, and this will be not page, this will be a component, I believe. So we are in here. Okay, so will be, so let's create it first. Okay, so they have done. Okay, private message, okay, or private messages. Okay, so yes, so in here I will define a new div. Okay, okay, cool. So we have this now, so let's make route for it. Okay, so the same, guys, the same what we have done. So private messages from root component, I believe, and this will be private messages. Okay, and this we need to use this. Okay, in here, so whatever the Mr. User go to this route, which is this, and I can give it a name of private messages. Okay, what the error that we have, unexpected token, which is very strange. So we have routes. Okay, how about this? How about this? Okay, and he told us that the component does not exist, which is weird. Okay, cannot resolve the component, which is this one. Okay, model not installed. Okay, so let's give it a try. Cannot resolve. Okay, so let's come back in here. So we have okay, so we have an error here. Okay, okay, and let's do it again. Private messages. Okay, so I believe the name we have make the names wrong. Okay, so like this. Yep. Okay, cool. So we have it correctly now. So this bad boy will take us to the private message, which is this one. Cool. Now, as we can see, yes, we need indeed this, and we need the messages as well. Okay, so we are in the private messages now. I want to do is, okay, so let's go do some modification. What I'm going to do is to go and onboard the this thingy. Okay, so I will grab this all the main in here, and I will go to the private messages, and we have it here. So I will paste it in here. See what we got. Cool. So we have this. Okay, of course you're not going to see some different, but basically this private messages. Okay, and what I'm going to do is as well, I'm not happy with this chat box in here, so I'm going to include it. Of course I'm not going to see it at the first place in here, chat box blah blah blah. Okay, yeah, so we need to onboard it there, but okay, for now just keep it in here. Okay, so yes, in here chat box, and we have peoples, and we have this blah 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 blah, and the private message. Okay, how about the group? Okay, the group will be the same, so I will copy this and I will come to the group. So this guys will be all dynamic, so don't worry about it like this. Okay, so this will be meeting, and what we define the route for it, I believe home, isn't it? Okay, so this will be home, and yeah, that should be it, I believe, in here. Okay, cool. So we have private messages in here and meeting. Yeah, cool, meeting, and we have so different pages, guys, now, which is very good. And we have our thingy. So I'm not happy about this. Is very in the top, which is we go to the style main. Okay, and we make it 700 maybe. All right, cool. It's much better. Okay, so yes, guys, we will do some modification in this in the future. So yes, what we have learned in this lesson, we have learned how to include the router view, will be link in the description, and we learn about the component, how to make it more organized, make a reusable component, and what we have else learned, we populate this, and all of this will be dynamic. Okay, guys, please, there are a lot of great listeners coming, especially in the voice. When we make the voice and we make the chat all dynamic, this will be. And yes, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye.